Okay. Back up north, look out for that artificial limb factory. That's probably it. Let's take a look. A creek runs alongside the highway and then turns toward a dirty brick building. A grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible from the interstate. Floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. At the edge of the building's parking lot, a large sign, partly obscured by trees, reads, "Amer, artificial limb factory." Okay, so, oops, no, didn't want to do that. So we turn right. On-ramp? Well, okay. I kind of wanted Elkhorn Valley. This is the next act. I kind of wanted to get the TV fixed or whatever, but we'll figure that out. Let's talk to Blue. This doesn't look very good. Conway brushes some dirt off Blue's hat. How's it going, Blue? Not sure that lady was right about the on-ramp to the Zero being here. Better look around, though. Must be down here somewhere. Let's take our time and check this out thorough, okay? Oh, there's the entrance to something. Oh, hey. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Oh, Shannon is the other Marquez, right? Alright, so I kind of picture Shannon as like, she knows what she wants, and she wants it. So, yeah, it kind of is an emergency. Inaudible. Oh, interesting. So what are we talking about here? I guess he can't kick me out for another week or two, but can I trust him not to just change the locks? Okay. I guess he can't kick me out for another week or two. Inaudible. Yes, and I appreciate that, but inaudible. Forget it. Bye. Shannon hangs up the phone and puts it away. See, now we've sort of switched to Shannon's perspective here, where Conway is just a stranger. Conway, excuse me, ma'am. I saw the light was on, and I'm looking for the on-ramp to... I don't. This seems a little like a weird thing to say. Are you there to kick me off the property? Oh, no. I guess you don't belong here either, do you? Are you just out wandering? Ha, well, I do drive a lot. Just me and the road mostly, when the sun is out. Is that your job? Driving? Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lysette's Antiques, and I'm out trying to finish this job. You're making a delivery to the mine? Oh, no? I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now, I heard I need to take a highway called the Zero. So I met this young lady, name of Weaver Marquez, and she sent me this way, and so here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's what it's been like so far anyway with Shannon. What? And now we're back in control of Conway. The Zero, is that around here? I've never heard of the damn Zero. That doesn't sound like a real highway. But I know Weaver. I've known her all my life. She's my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquez. Weaver doesn't lie. One time, when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. Then there was crushed metal everywhere, and we'd be hearing it echo through the house for years, she said. I was very upset, crying, and then my dad walked in the door, just come back from a trip to the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion into wind chimes. Weird. Okay. She told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck, there was crushed metal everywhere, and we'd be hearing it echo through the house for years. But it was just junkyard that he made into wind chimes, but still prescient. I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke, and it wasn't a lie. At the time, I thought she meant it as a riddle or a puzzle. But Weaver's not a puzzle, she's a mystery. What are you doing down here, Shannon? That seems too accusatory. Conway's a little more subtle than that, in my mind. So maybe the zero is down here somewhere? Shannon, maybe it is. Well, I won't mind the company. I've got business down here myself. I talked to Weaver earlier this evening, too. Or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Weaver told me I had to come down here to the old Elkhorn mine. She said I'd find something I was looking for. What are you looking for? I'm not exactly sure. I have a few ideas. I'll know it when I see it. It's not such a bad thing, you showing up now. All told, I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. It's no place for a dog. This is an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. If we're going to go down into it, find your on-ramp and whatever else, we've got to keep our bearings. I don't want to get turned around. I've got some gear here to measure conductivity, frequency response, stuff like that. Maybe we can figure a way to put a signal out ahead, do some analysis, and figure out what kind of topology we're up against. Sure, let's look around. So she seems like she's got a fair bit more expertise than Conway. I wonder if Blue's got anything to chat about. Oh, we've got a PA we can play with here. Shannon, that runs into the mine's PA system. Do you think it still works? Only one way to find out. All right, give it a whirl. Conway. Is anybody down there? Nothing. Says Shannon. Oh, there's no power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and the lights. Yeah, they got paid in these shitty plastic tokens. Coal scrip, you know? And if you want to run the fans for a bit to clear the air up, well, you have to put a token in. My parents used to work here. So did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. Can we power it up? I bet we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed. Here, set up that lamp of yours, and I'll go unplug these ceiling lights. I love this. He's got nothing to say. You just have different ways to not say anything. Clears his throat nervously. I heard the speakers back here crackle a bit. It's on now, right? Try saying something into the mouthpiece. Well, okay, I hear you. We need to measure the echo delay time and figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noises into the mouthpiece. All right, taps the mouthpiece. Hums a deep tone into the mouthpiece. Whistles. Conway seems like a whistler. Damn, that's a long delay. These tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined up with a cave system. All right, I set up my spectrum analyzer. So just say something into the mouthpiece, and we can get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are. Don't be shy. Just say anything that comes into your head. Tell me a story about something. Or, what did you have for breakfast today? I had breakfast with Lysette. She made biscuits. Oh, Lysette was married to Ira. She talked about her late husband, Ira. Then we just sat there for a bit. Got it. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. You're probably used to it. One more test. We just need to know if the air is breathable, or if it's too thin or too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I'll measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax. Try to breathe naturally. All right, breathes and thinks about the road. I imagine Conway has spent a lot of time on the road. Breathes and remembers a moment when he was younger. Getting a little nostalgic. Getting some pretty strong readings here. I think we're in good shape, but keep at it for a minute. Breathes and visualizes a hot meal. Conway breathes and relaxes as a peal of feedback and loose rock engulfs him. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Act 1, Scene 4. Elkhorn Mine. Shannon. Jesus, are you all right? What the hell? My leg is stuck. Shit. Okay, I'm going to pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go. Okay, are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? All right, I imagine Conway is... He's a trooper, and also he's not one to complain. It's fine. Just try to stand up. Careful. I'm right here. Damn. Don't worry. I've got you. That leg is in bad shape. Here. Let's get you onto that tram. There you go. Now let's see if this thing has power. Okay, there's some luck, right? You should be able to ride this tram right out one of the auxiliary exits, if there are any. I think there are. What about Weaver? I can imagine he's a little delirious from having his leg crushed. We'll just find the exit and then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. So the controls are over on your side. Let's get moving. All right, we're in control. Can I turn on the light? Oh, we can turn off the light. That's a little scary. But cool, there's like flickering. Oh! Oh my god. This mine is totally haunted or something. Terrifying. Let's see what else we can see. So cool. Keep going, pal. Wow, it's all the miners. Is this where we're going? No? I imagine Shannon will let us know. Okay, here we are. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, okay. I'd still like to look around a bit. I think I saw a tunnel with some broken up tracks back there. I'm wondering what's down there. Shannon, if you wait for me here, I'll just go take another look around. Okay. Sure, okay. I'll be right here. Alright, so we're just gonna go solo with Shannon because Conway's leg is in bad shape. I hear a dial tone. Oh, this is so creepy. Helmets. Well, cool, we found helmets. Oh, there's our truck, so we've just come out. Same place. Poor Conway. His leg. Hey, stranger. Did you find what you were looking for? Yeah, maybe. Look, we're not gonna talk about that anymore, okay? Fair enough. How's the leg? I can walk on it, but it's slow. Well, I'll try not to get too far ahead of you. You don't mind my hitching a ride, do you? I kinda got a lift out here and wasn't sure if, when I'd be heading back. I can drive. Yeah, maybe that's best. Don't worry, I've been driving since I was 9. Cool. Still need to find the 0. Well, it's like I told you, Weaver doesn't lie. If she sent you here to find your on-ramp, this is where you should be looking. Or maybe you just weren't listening closely enough, and that's not exactly what she said? I saw Weaver at my workshop. That's up north by Lake Nolan, right at Wax and Peonia, in the back of a bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? Those are the times we live in. She's either up there or back at the farmhouse, whichever you want to head to first. Just let me know. Alright, yeah, let's check out the bait shop. Oh, first let's talk to Blue. Conway stands solemnly in front of Blue. Blue, this is Shannon. I never had a dog. Dad was allergic. He needed to be able to breathe clearly. At home, anyway. Maybe he worked in the mine or something and that messed up his lungs. What is this icon? I don't remember. Shannon. Lysette's Antiques. I guess this is your truck? This is my truck. Alright, I guess that's just us talking about the truck. Let's hit it. Back on the road. Alright. I think there's like notes in here. The workshop, up north a ways by the lake, right where Peonia and Wax Road meet. Alright. so we pretty much, this is the end of the line here. Where's the lake? This is Priceville. This is Bacon Creek. Is that the lake down there? Guitar player. Okay, so there's lots of stuff to explore on this map. A young man in gray-stained clothes sits by the side of the road. He is playing a worn guitar. To his left is a blue mug, and to his right, a weathered dog. Just listen a bit. Conway stands and listens. The young man strums absently on the guitar, hums tunelessly, and occasionally mumbles a word. Conway stands and listens. The young man whistles hoarsely, stops playing the guitar, then looks up at Conway. He rambles for a few minutes about the weather, the dog, and his music, then returns to playing. As he walks back to his truck, Conway finds that he can hardly remember a word the young man spoke. All right. Brownsville, Mammoth Cave Road. Where is this lake that you're talking about? It said it was up north, though. Church. A singing chorus echoes from within the church. The building is 1 story tall with a pitched roof and a 3-story spire rising from the front. The top section of the spire is made of stained glass. An interior light illuminates the pines in red, green, and blue. A large LED display glows in the parking lot. Light of the Last Great Awakening Baptist Church. Let's check it out. Conway approaches the church doors. The front doors of the church are modest and worn. They are locked. Let's see what's in the back. A ramp leads up from a few dusty metal trash cans to the church's back door. What's in the trash cans? Conway opens a few of the trash cans and looks in it. One has a bit of something leafy and rotten stuck to the bottom of it. Another is full of unlabeled videotapes. Let's check it out. Conway pushes open the back door. He finds himself in a kitchen lit by a buzzing fluorescent ceiling fixture. On the counter are a plate of moldy bread and an empty Dixie cup flecked red around its waxy rim. A set of swinging plastic doors on the far wall lead out of the kitchen. Let's go inside. Conway pushes open the plastic doors and walks through. Vacant pews sprawl unevenly into the church. A small, raised stage lies to Conway's right, bare except for a tape recorder. The tape recorder's power cord runs to an outlet near Conway's feet. Let's unplug it. Conway unplugs the tape recorder. The singing stops. The lights fall. Weird. An airplane. Oh. Two shirtless, shoeless men push a light aircraft along the highway. Occasionally, one or the other slips a bit on the sweating asphalt or stops to pull back his hair. The rubber is almost worn away on the wheels. Soon, these men will be dragging this airplane. The men are nearly broken. head out. What's down here? Rocky Hill Estates Road. Nothing. Ah, here's Peonia. There we go. Conway and Shannon pull into the bait shop parking lot. Vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar, a handwritten sign reads, "Live bait. Minnows small and also large for stripers, night crawlers, chips and beer." A green flyer hangs loosely from a bit of masking tape at eye level. To the shop's right, a dirt parking lot sprawls unevenly into grass and then, eventually, trees. The bait shop is closed. Enter the side door to Shannon's workshop. Conway and Shannon walk around to the side of the building. Oh, I missed. The walls are lined with cheap metal shelves, loaded precariously with vacuum tubes, awkwardly shaped metal casings, and coffee cans full of electronic components. Shannon leads Conway to the back of the room, where a few TV sets in various states of disassembly are set up on a rough wooden table. She flips the switch on the power strip they're all plugged into, and the TV sets tremble to life. I imagine Conway's more into talking to people than watching TV. Conway asks Shannon where she saw Weaver. Shannon points to a small security monitor on the table. The image on the screen is just black, but it seems to be fading slowly, almost imperceptibly, between different shades of black. Shannon tweaks a few knobs on the side of the monitor, but the picture doesn't change. Stare at the security monitor. The screen is a cavernous black. It hums and swells at the pace of the tide. Conway loses track of the workshop's walls. They could be inches away, or miles. He is adrift on black water, traveling swiftly toward a rocky shore. There should be a lighthouse or a buoy by these rocks. It's too dangerous. Shannon switches off the power strip. Weaver is not here. I really want to go in the bait shop. I guess I can't do that right now. What's next? I guess we go back to Marquez Farm, huh? I kind of want to explore a bit. We'll just, we'll take the scenic route, huh? So there's lots of hidden little adventures on these roads. There's the artificial limb factory. Jackson Highway. Coral Hill Road. Looks like there used to be a city around here. Main Street. Old Bowling Green Road. I don't think we need to go back to Equus. Well, let's just head back up to the Marquez farmhouse. Act 1, Scene 5. Marquez farmhouse. Let's do it. Oh, Conway just hobbling. Just hobbling along. I love the stylized tree shapes. This is such a cool style. Keep going, Conway. What's wrong? Shannon's helping him. Yeah, let's talk about the graveyard with Shannon. Shannon, there's nobody buried here, you know. It's decorative, I guess. Or it's art or something? I don't know. A decorative graveyard? Weaver's folks were like that. Not morbid, I mean, but strange. Careless with tragic ideas. Oh, and look at that headstone. Marquez. I used to think that was for my parents. Now I don't know. That's pretty weird. So oh, no need to help me now. I'm getting the impression that, Weaver appears through televisions? I don't know what her deal is. Let's talk to Shannon. So this is where she was? Yeah, makes sense. This was where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? Oh, Conway. I feel like Conway has, like he's mellowed out in his later years. And, you know, maybe he was a little wilder back in the day. And, yeah, he feels a little bad about it. So Conway, I owe some people some apologies. Shannon, well, you're lucky that's all you owe. My parents were like that, until the company's store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers. And for my mom, it was canaries. Oh, man. Did they both work in the mine? This, you know, the whole canary and coal mine thing. They'd keep canaries down there, and if the canary died, they knew the air was toxic. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Yeah. So both her parents worked in the mines. Weaver had debt too, a lot of it, all tuition. She said she was a mathematician or something? Yeah, she studied some esoteric stuff about something about using math to translate between Spanish and English. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone. Never came back. Until tonight. Wow, until tonight? That's got to be shocking for her. Someone else told me to come here and talk to her. Huh. Okay. I guess we two aren't the only ones she's been talking to. Oh, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there. Well, that is a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Say, do you mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on. I bet Lysette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Yeah, totally. Here we go. Something's happening. Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Look like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay. I have a few spares in my bag here. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. Just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Okay, that should be seeing something now. Are you seeing anything? A little bit to the left. Conway trying to be helpful. Damn. Okay. Here. I think the contacts are dirty. Now don't go telling my customers I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. There. Just gotta turn it north-south and... Oh man. Here we go. That was Act 1 of Kentucky Route Zero. Thanks for playing with me. I definitely want to do more of this. The next acts are longer, and if you're into this, they are even more amazing. I'm really excited. Thanks again.